Friends, good morning. Welcome to our next tutorial on Java. In a last tutorial, we discussed about operators. On operators, there are different types of operators we discussed. Total, there are 9 different types of operators. And that the first type of operator, that is arithmetic operator. So that we can see what is arithmetic operator. So in that word itself, it is there arithmetic. So we already know the word arithmetic. So the arithmetic operation is nothing but it's a simple mathematical calculations. Like using these arithmetic operators, we can manage addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Also, we can calculate as a percentage. Like these kind of basic arithmetic operations, we can do using this. If both the operands are of integer type, then the result will be in an integer type. If at least one operand has floating point type, then the result will be also in a floating type. Like for example, we'll see some examples here for arithmetic operations, how we can do this. So like I want to do one example here, that is 1 plus 2. So this is simply we can say as a 3. 1 plus 2 equal to 3. And the same, one more example, 2 into 3, it's we can say 6, but 2 into 3.5 or 3.2, so then it's a 6.4. like this, just what I said here. If it is an both are in integer format, definitely the result could be also in an integer format. If any of this is in a float, then result also in the form of float. Like we can do using these arithmetic operations, we can do the multiple things. One is addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and we can calculate percentage as well. So related to these examples, we'll see in our coming sections. But right now, about these arithmetic operations, typically this is what. And in this tutorial, I want to cover one more, that is second type of operation, operands, that is a unary operation. So what is this unary operators? These operators will perform operations on a single operand. Yesterday already we discussed in a last video, that is single operands. So this using single operands we can do this. These various unary operators are like subtraction and addition. So or multiplication, means this is the incremental and decremental, that we can say like this. So unary operation, first we will see one by one here. First of all, unary operator minus. First one, single minus. If it is in a single minus, how it can be handled, this, that we can see here. So this, it can be used to convert values from positive to negative or negative to positive. If any value it is there, if I want to convert that from positive to negative, negative to positive, for example, int temperature, I am taking an example as int temperature equal to 23, or int temperature equal to minus 23, like this. Or we can convert this int temp equal to minus of minus 23, like this. So either we can calculate or we can convert from negative to positive, positive to negative. That we can use unary minus operand. So using this unary minus operand, we can convert the data into this. And the next we'll see here incremental. If I want to do some incremental operation, so how we can do incremental operation? So incremental using plus plus. So when I want to increase something that in that particular areas, we'll use an incremental plus plus. So using incremental operators will increase the values of variable by one value. Means what one transaction, one value will increase this. So increases based on the position of the increment operator. The increment operator is classified into two types. Again, this based on this position of this, it is again classified into two different types. What two different types? We'll see here now. Two different types, that is pre-increment and post-increment. Pre-increment. So pre-increment is, for example, like I'm increasing the value of x, that is plus plus x. And if it is pre-increment, what happens pre-increment for this? If the pre-increment operator is placed before the variable, then we can say has the pre-increment. If a pre-increment operator will use the value after increasing this. So after increasing the value, we'll use this. And the same it is next is the post increment. Post increment, what happens in the post increment? That is after the x plus plus. This is the post increment. If in case of this post increment, in this increment, this is placed after the variable, then it can say as a post increment operator. In a post incrementer operator will use the value before increasing. So that we can use the value before increasing the value of this. And the same here, next operand, that is like increment, there is a decrement also. So for even for decrement also, it is again the value, we can reduce the value by 1. Like a decrement operator will reduce the means will decrease the value by variable 1 based on position. This is also same, that is pre-decrement that is minus x, and the same minus x minus y, that is post decrement. If it is in a post decrement, x minus. So what happens here? If in case of it is in a pre-decrement, if the pre-decrement operator placed before the variable, then it can say as a pre-decrement. In a pre-decrement operator will use the value after decreasing. Will use the value after decreasing. The same if it is in a post increment, that we can say post increment after this. So for this, we'll see one example program how this happens. We'll see here. So just I open one file here. So in this, just I'm creating one basic class. So that is class. So we can say this operators. So I'm saying this example of operators. So I'm using this operators. So for this open brace and closing brace. Then after this, we need to create a main class, that is public static void main. So I created a class here. I'm creating here args, sorry, string args, string args. Again for this main method, it's a starting brace. Immediately we need to write the closing brace for that. Then here we need to write within this. I'm creating one integer first, int a. I'm assigning some value to a, that is 6. then int b equal to pre-increment of a. So what happens in output, how it should come, we'll see. Then there I'll explain you how that condition has satisfied what we discussed, how it is satisfied, we'll discuss. Then after this, int c equal to b minus minus post decrement. Just I'm writing here post decrement of this. Then one more I'm creating here, int d equal to a post increment plus, after this post increment plus, I'm adding one more thing on that. So pre decrement of b, again on this minus of, again pre decrement of c. So then we'll see what is output of this program, how this would come. So just here I'm writing this system dot, we'll see this output. For that output I am writing this system dot out dot println of first, what is that first value, a. Like I can print 4 values a, b, c, d. Just I want to copy paste this c, d. Okay, done. So here this is the b, second value is b, and the third value is c, and the fourth value is the d. Now we'll see how this happens. So I'm saving this file. So regularly we are saving this in our desktop as a name of operators dot java. So it's a must and should, already we discussed that extension should be this. Then I need to compile this program. If you want to compile, we need a command prompt. I'm opening the command prompt. Then we need to change the path to desktop. I'm changing path to desktop. Then cd space java. So because we are storing this in here. So now java c. So what is that? Our program operators dot java. Done. So it's compiling. So once it is compiled, so there are the error, unexpected enum. So there is an extra error. Operators one, public static string args, public static void main int. So for this it's a closing, it's okay. Then static void main, it's okay. What is the error? It is saying this error interface or enum expected. Operator public class operators. So here class, okay, here it is sorry, c should be small. Then save. Again we'll run this. So java c operators dot java. Okay, now it is executed successfully because we made a small mistake, that is a c capital. C should be small here, but we made c capital. So then now we need to, once it is done, we need to compare this. So already we discussed that class file has generated. So what is the name of that class file here? C operators dot class. So we need to run this java operators. So then, so now we'll see this output c 8. So what happened here? C a is a 6. So the first value is b is 8. How it is b is 8? B is incrementing 2 plus 1. 1 plus plus means say 6 plus 1 7 plus 1 8. It is an 8. The next it is a c equal to b minus minus. Because of 8 here, b is 8, it is minus of this, so it is 1. Then this c, what is that c? C is the minus of this, it is this. Then final it is d is the this value. So this is the way the operands, unary operands, that is increment and decrement operands, are working on this. So in this tutorial we discussed about two operands. One is an unary, other one is an arithmetic operations. Two we discussed. So this is an example for this, but there are some rules for this. So increment and decrement operands can be applied to all numerics data types like byte, short, int, long, double, float, and char. So this is applicable only for these data types. Then after second rule is the increment and decrement operands can be applied to only variables, not for the constants. So this can be applicable only for the variables, not for the constants. And the last, this increment and decrement operands cannot be nested. It should not be nested, it should be the straightforward. So this is about two operands. Thank you for watching this. Please subscribe to get more updates. Thank you.